Games that make me think have a very special place in my heart. And wouldn't you know it, I think I found the next great one. Welcome to another Jake Maximus review, where today I'll talk about one of the more recent puzzle first-person games to come out. So sit back, relax, and enjoy what I think might be one of the best puzzle games I've ever played, the Talos Principle. Every once in a while, I always get the itch of working my brain out instead of mindlessly shooting bad guys in the face or grinding in the latest 60-hour time sink. In this case, the developers behind the Serious Sam games decided to take a different direction with their latest game, the Talos Principle. You are an AI construct who awakens one day to a disembodied voice known as Elohim. He informs you of your predicament, that in order to solve who you are and why you were placed in the world, you have to solve various puzzles spread across several worlds to reach enlightenment or, something. Okay, so it isn't that simple, but as you progress through the game, you gain more insight into the worlds you visit, and how apparently awesome the Talos Principle is, and if there's a more sinister motive to all that is happening.
I was in school when I first read about the Talos Principle. I think it disturbed me at the time.
What makes the story strong, though, is that there really isn't a carrot on a string to make you care. No cutscenes make you do anything you don't want to do, but if you're ever so interested in the story, you can find out through these many computer terminals spread across the land. To find out what happened, take personality tests, and can eventually lead you to different endings to the game. But even if you don't care to find the meaning of life, the Talos Principle is just a fantastic first-person puzzle game through and through, that puts it on par with other games like Portal or Myst. Each world has several different subworlds to explore, and it's your job to complete the puzzles in them to gain a Tetris piece to unlock more worlds and tools to complete more and more puzzles. That's pretty much the gist of it, but the game takes it one more step forward with the tools needed to complete each of these puzzles. Similar to Portal 2, there are several tools needed to advance through each and every one of the puzzles you encounter. This may sound intimidating, but the pacing that the game has makes it easy to learn each of them. Every single one of them is unique, and as you progress, the variety of puzzles that you come across gets more and more complex. This makes the feeling of accomplishment as you complete all of them incredibly satisfying. Lateral thinking is the key word here. A lot of these puzzles have the not all what it seems mentality. I mean, when I was playing it, I usually just take a break from the game and come back to it, and then figure it out on the first try, after spending hours and hours trying to figure out a solution to it. I should also mention that moving in this game is fantastic. Croteams is known for creating great controls for their games, and this is no exception. Moving around is smooth as butter, and looking around feels instant and appropriate. I'm glad that the sprint meter wasn't included, cause then the game would have been a lot more tedious. And you gotta consider that robots don't get tired. Another thing that Croteams should be proud of is the settings. The peaceful worlds that you enter are mysterious and leave a big Myst vibe to the whole package. It's beautiful to walk through some of these real-world places every once in a while, instead of a fantasy world or just plain up laboratories. A good puzzle game can be Googled instantly, but a great one like the Talos Principle comes once every blue moon. It's a sort of game that I can get addicted to easily thanks to its gameplay, puzzles, and beautiful worlds to boot. And in all honesty, this game deserves a lot more attention. If you can at least wait for a sale on Steam, then it's definitely worth the money, and soon PS4 owners can enjoy it as well this summer. $40 may be steep for some, but if you love a good challenge and some brain workouts after playing the latest Gary's Mod fad, then the Talos Principle definitely deserves a buy it from me. Thanks for watching this short review, and if you want to see more gameplay, check out these links to the right as you can see me play through some old N64 games.